Okay, bee lovers, Papa Bee here. We're going to go into hive number 4. And this is the one I'm going to move to my daughter's house when it's ready to go. So here we go. Now that's lots of bees. I see they've got some small hive beetles trapped up here. So let's get this off. See if we can free it up, which I know we can, because I do it on every one I put in. Oh, mercy. I think we still got some syrup down in there. Although I'm not sure, but I believe we have. Yeah, we still got some down in there. I want to see what's going on in here. Yes, I do. Well, we've drawn that out some and storing some nectar in there. See how this one looks. Ain't much going on there. Now we're getting down to business. See, this is the 3 overly populated frames, and when I say overly populated, I mean it's just stuffed. You'll see. Honey and a little bit of brood. Mostly honey, a little bit of brood. We're going to have the same thing on this one. Oh, we got more brood, capped and uncapped. Same thing on this side. And to backfilling it with nectar. I'm not going to feed them anymore. They got the last of the feed that I'm going to give them right now. They're backfilling the brood nest with that. Now here's some more brood. This is a foundationless frame, and again, more brood. This next one is one that they've drawn out a good bit on, and they're storing nectar in it too. Yep. And drawn out a little bit on this side, not much. Not enough to tell. A little bit of cone drawn out, a little bit of cone drawn out. So here's the plan for this one. It's going back in pretty much like it was. We're not gonna put no more feed in the feeder, sugar water. I'll put this baby back together. We got some brood, which is encouraging. I'm gonna leave bee space in here. We just got so much honey in here for the number of brood we have. It's overly honeyed, if I can use that term. That one, and then this last one. So that's the name of that tune. I'll do that. Put the inner cover back on. Get a few of these bees away from me, if I can. Okay. Now I'm going to put this Swiffer pad back in here. The hive beetles have little spiny legs, and they go across that Swiffer pad and they get stuck in there. The bees run them up in there. They get stuck and they die, starve to death. And that's the name of that tune. So now we're going to get in this small nook here, see what we can do with it. And look at this. Just 2 or 3 hive beetles in here. I think they've been running them on up in between the lining and trapping them on the inside. That's what it looks like. Well, let's see what we can do. This is an older frame, and it is full of capped and uncapped nectar. They're storing it up. We want it to be strong enough to get it through the winter. Oh no. Here we go. We got capped and uncapped brood on here. And a pretty good bit, probably 75% of this is either capped or uncapped brood. And you can see that, capped and uncapped. Same on the back side here. Trying to do her job. We got drawn out comb. But no brood on that. A lot of honey. They're not going to starve, I'll tell you that. And I'm gonna hold off feeding them a while too. They got plenty of stores in here. Plenty of stores. So we're not gonna feed them anymore. I'll take that feed right back in there and put it in the refrigerator where I had it for a later date. That's for sure. I think we're okay. I think right now we just need her to lay more, and I think she will. When the flow starts, I think they'll make more room. And by me not feeding them anymore, they will have room for her to lay. Because the feeding for the time being is over. Now essentially we've had a look at 3 different hives, number 3, 4, and 5. I'm not going to go into the flow hive today, but I am going to go into number 1 and just take a look, see what's going on. I'm not going to do any in-depth study. So here we go to number 1. Oh, mercy. A lot of bees up there in that honey super. Let's see what we got. Drawing it out. Yep, they're drawing out some of these frames. But they're certainly not capping anything to be full of honey. That's for sure. I'm gonna pull one on this back side back here. And it's the same thing. Thrown out very little with no other action. So, let's do this. We're gonna take this honey super, put it over here, out of the way. And we're going to look in here. Let's go. We're on the outside frame number 1 here. And nada. as you can see, I'm trying to kill some high beetles. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Not a lot going on up here. Well, let's see what we got here. Ooh, mercy. We got brood, capped, and uncapped. You see those. It's kind of spotty because it's hatching out. Honey all around the top and the sides. Just looking in here and seeing if I can see the little lady. I see where she's been. 3-day-old larva and older. And a lot of it. Yep, a lot of it. Everywhere they've had a hatch out, she's come back and laid that. But I don't believe we're getting the coverage that I'd like to get. Yeah, not a whole lot else going on up here. What I'm gonna have to do probably, as soon as I take care of those 10 frames I just took out of hive number 3, I'll probably come back and reduce this down also. But I don't have the freezer space right now to freeze 20 frames. So I'll come back and do that after I get these other ones out of the freezer. Now I'm looking down there. There's a lot going on down in the bottom. A lot going on. So here we go. Back down in there. Bring over the honey super. Okay, that's it. That's all we're going to look at today. So, this is Papa B, and I want to encourage you, please, subscribe to my channel so you can get an alert on every video that I put out. Now, I put out a video, YouTube will tell you that. You don't have to watch it, but it's going to tell you, and the ones you do want to watch, you watch. So I appreciate you watching this one, and without further ado, it's Papa B saying, be careful.